What does NASA, the other national space agencies, and the private sector have planned for 2023? After the launch of the James Webb Space Telescope in late 2021 and Artemis-I in 2022, the next coming months this year would be an amazing place to explore. From missions to the Moon and Mars to probes searching for signs of life on Venus, and the much anticipated maiden flight of SpaceX's Starship, this year promises to bring numerous achievements and discoveries in space exploration. Here's everything you need to know about space exploration, the top 10 most exciting space missions to watch in 2023. Number 10. Boeing Starliner Crew Flight Test (CFT). It is scheduled to take place in April of 2023. NASA has successfully hived off its Earth-to-orbit duties to SpaceX and its Crew Dragon capsule, but that's only half the story. Boeing and its Starliner spacecraft have the same deal with NASA, but it can only go live once a crewed test flight has been successful. After a few technical issues during its last few attempts, Boeing successfully flew its uncrewed CST-100 Starliner capsule to the International Space Station, or ISS, on May 19, 2022. Soon it will be the turn of NASA's astronauts Barry Wilmore and Sonny Williams to fly to the ISS on this slightly delayed mission, wishing for clear skies and white eyes. Number 9. Intuitive Machines Lunar Lander. Intuitive Machines Lunar Lander IM-1 is scheduled to launch on a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket in March 2023. The Nova-C lander will conduct a 14-day mission to land near a collapsed lava tunnel in Lacus Mortis, a large crater located in the Moon's ocean of storms. This mission is part of NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Services, or CLPS, program, which aims to use commercial spacecraft to deliver scientific instruments and technology demonstrations to the Moon. In addition to landing near the collapsed lava tunnel, the IM-1 mission will also test a precision landing system, which is designed to help the future spacecraft land safely and accurately on the Moon. Overall, the IM-1 lunar lander mission is an exciting development in the growing field of private space exploration and could help pave the way for further scientific discoveries on the Moon. Number 8. India's Chandrayaan-3 lunar rover. Chandrayaan-3 is India's upcoming lunar mission, planned for launch in June 2023 from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Andhra Pradesh. The mission aims to send a lander and a rover to the Moon's south pole, specifically to the Aitken Basin. The mission is a follow-up to India's previous lunar missions, Chandrayaan-1 and Chandrayaan-2. Chandrayaan-1 discovered water on the Moon in 2008, while Chandrayaan-2 experienced a crash landing in 2019. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO is leading the Chandrayaan-3 mission, which is expected to cost under $100 million. The mission will continue India's exploration of the Moon and could potentially uncover new discoveries about our closest celestial neighbor. Number 7. Rocket Lab's Venus Life Finder probe. The first private mission to Earth's hotter sister planet may be on the cards this year. A daring plan to insert a probe in the atmosphere of Venus to search for habitable conditions and signs of life in the planet's cloud layer, Venus Life Finder (VLF), will be launched on Rocket Lab's Electron rocket from New Zealand for arrival in October 2023. However, this will be a short mission, with the probe spending just 5 minutes in the Venus cloud layers, about 48 to 60 kilometers above the surface. The next launch window after May 2023 is estimated to be in the month of January 2025. Number 6. Astrobotic's Peregrine mission to the lunar surface. Though Astrobotic's mission to the Moon will be exciting in and of itself, it's the launch of Peregrine Mission 1 that will be closely watched by those in the space industry. It will be the debut space flight for the United Launch Alliance's new Vulcan Center rocket, which, although not quite as large as NASA's new Proven Space Launch System, or SLS, and SpaceX's not yet tested Starship, it's designed to be a big player among heavy-lift rockets. However, Astrobotic's Peregrine mission is set to land on the lunar surface in the first quarter of 2023. NASA's first commercial space mission to the Moon, Peregrine Mission 1, will carry scientific and other payloads to the Moon, including the IRIS rover, the first American and student-developed rover to land on the Moon. Number 5. Blue Origin's orbital test flight of the New Glenn rocket. Blue Origin is planning to conduct an orbital test flight of its New Glenn rocket in the first quarter of 2023. New Glenn is a fully reusable rocket designed to provide Blue Origin with the capability to launch payloads into orbit, putting the company in direct competition with SpaceX. The test flight is a significant step forward for Blue Origin's ambitions to the commercial space industry, and if successful, it would pave the way for the company's plans to launch over 3,000 satellites for its Project Kuiper initiative. However, it is worth noting that there is a chance the test flight may be delayed until 2024. Nonetheless, the successful launch of the New Glenn would be a major milestone for the Blue Origin and for commercial space industry. Number 4. SpaceX's orbital flight test of Starship. About 100 launches are planned by SpaceX in 2023, but will one of them be Starship? The much-anticipated maiden orbital flight of Starship, slightly taller than the Saturn V rocket used by NASA for its Apollo moon landings in the 1960s and 70s. SpaceX is planning to conduct its first orbital flight test of Starship in the first quarter of 2023. Will it be possible? The orbital flight test is one of the most anticipated events for SpaceX and space enthusiasts worldwide. The Starship spacecraft is designed to be fully reusable and capable of carrying both crew and cargo to Earth's orbit, the Moon, Mars, and beyond. If successful, this test flight would be a significant milestone for SpaceX's plans to establish a human settlement on Mars in the future. The orbital flight of Starship is expected to be a major highlight of the company's spaceflight program for that year. Number 3. Europe's new mission to Jupiter. Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer, or JUICE, is a mission by the European Space Agency to study Jupiter and its moon Ganymede, Europa, and Callisto.
Milestone is very important because here we have the spacecraft. It's integrated, it's ready.
The mission is scheduled to launch between April 5th to 25th, 2023, and is expected to reach the Jovian system in 2030. Once it arrives, the spacecraft will spend 3.5 years exploring the icy moons of Jupiter and studying their properties. The JUICE mission will provide insights into the formation and evolution of the solar system, as well as the potential for life on the icy moons of Jupiter. The spacecraft will carry a suite of scientific instruments to study the geology, atmosphere, and magnetic fields of the moons, and will provide detailed images and data on their composition and structure. Number 2. NASA's Psyche asteroid mission launches. NASA's Psyche mission is a robotic space mission that aims to study close-up one of the most intriguing and possibly one of the most valuable asteroids we know of, 16 Psyche. The mission is scheduled to launch on October 10, 2023, using SpaceX Falcon's Heavy rocket. The spacecraft will be sent to orbit the asteroid to study its properties and determine if it is made of iron and nickel, as suspected. The orbiter is expected to reach the asteroid in August 2029 and spend at least 21 months in orbit to study and map its properties. The mission was originally scheduled to launch in 2022, but was delayed due to software issues. The mission is considered a low-cost Discovery-class robotic space mission. Number 1. The return to Earth of OSIRIS-REx. Remember when NASA launched an asteroid in 2020? NASA's first asteroid sample return spacecraft, OSIRIS-REx, has since been on a trajectory toward Earth and will later this year deliver a sample of asteroid Bennu to Earth. It's scheduled to re-enter Earth's atmosphere. It is scheduled to return to Earth on September 24, 2023, and will land by parachute at the U.S. Air Force's Utah Test and Training Range. The return of OSIRIS-REx is significant because it will be the first time that NASA has retrieved a sample from an asteroid and returned it to Earth for further study. The sample is expected to provide valuable insights into the formation and evolution of the solar system. Well, we can expect these missions to bring new discoveries, innovations, and technological advancements that could change the course of human history. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'm sure you're going to love to watch our video about these futuristic cities will be built around the world. Make sure to click the subscribe button for future notifications and never miss amazing videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned.